Flamingo Naivasha employs 4,500 people, and all the people stay in Karagita, in the community out there. So we transport employees to and from work every day with our own transport. In the region, we grow flowers and vegetables. We have 114 hectares of flowers, and we have about 250 hectares of vegetables. It all started on 1st of March when the managing director for Naivasha called for a meeting, and he said that we needed to make the workplace ready for COVID-19. From that day, we formed a COVID response team. We drew up a schedule. The schedule was implemented in just a single day. We went out to the workers and we talked to them about COVID-19, how it spreads, how it can be prevented. And then immediately after that, we started looking at how now we can put in place other initiatives to ensure that the workers' health and safety is safeguarded. We bought 10,000 liters of sanitizers for workers. Through the CSR, we made 10,000 cloth masks for employees. We've bought 50,000 surgical masks for employees. During the same period, we employed 200 extra employees to help out in the pack houses. The government gave out guidelines to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. People need to ensure 1 meter to 1.5 meters social distance. So considering that this establishment has a lot of workers, we had to come up with ways of ensuring the social distancing is ensured, and that as workers we will still continue with our day-to-day operations. So the first area of our focus was on the buses. We have a total of 25 buses, and initially we did not have any issues with transport since the buses were adequate. But when the first initiative of social distancing came in, we had now to incorporate the reduction of the capacity of the buses from 100% to 50%. And automatically just that came down on us as having inadequate buses. Now to counter that, at least we hired 5 more buses to make a total of 30. We are using the health and safety representatives that we have across the region to monitor temperatures. Each of our buses has at least a hand spray of sanitizer, whereby before you get into the bus, the first thing you should have on is a mask, then you sanitize, then you get inside the bus. And inside the bus, we have spaced our employees in such a manner that at least there's some social distancing for us to comply with the regulations that were put in place. Once the morning shift has ended at around 9 a.m., we take our buses to the workshop. From there, they are cleaned with soap and water in the outside and the inside. And once they are clean, they are taken to a yard whereby we have some of our employees who are well trained and well equipped with the right personal protective gears to fumigate the buses using chlorine. Every morning, I have to ensure there's someone at the clock-in who ensures that employees sanitize before they clock in, and once they have clocked in, they now sanitize again before going back to their respective work areas. That happens in the morning when they are reporting on duty and in the evening when they are leaving for their homes. To be able to ensure that we keep our employees safe and to abide by the government guidelines of social distancing, we had to change the way we operate in our canteens.
We started first with awarenesses, and especially for canteen where people are handling food, employees are handling food, we had to insist and get to that 110% hygiene levels. So for the employees, we had to train them and keep just retraining and awarenesses. It was not easy at first, but slowly it just becomes something that is in your system. You know you're supposed to observe 1.5 meters at the canteen. You know you're supposed to wash your hands for a minimum of 20 seconds. You know you're supposed to do sanitizing. Then we still observe the 1.5 meters apart when they are served food. As you can see, we are eating from outside. Luckily for us, we have a big open space.
In our company, the management has ensured that they have observed all the precautions to keep their workers safe. I love the company, it's doing a good job.
every staff had gone through that awareness and what we are supposed to do. It was tough, but still it is keeping us going because the staff are ready to work. As you know, outside there, most of the companies have closed down. They have laid out the workers. We thank God in Flamingo it's different.
We were able to adapt so fast because the culture of the company, it's full of trainings. Flamingo Horticulture has been and continues being a learning institution.